Eusébio Ferreira da Silva. The Black Panther of Portugal. Early life and humble beginnings. Eusébio Ferreira da Silva, commonly known simply as Eusébio, was born on January 25, 1942, in the small town of Maputo, Mozambique, which was then a Portuguese colony. The son of a Cape Verdean father and a mother from Angola, Eusébio's upbringing was one of modest means. His father, a soldier, was often away, leaving his mother to care for him and his siblings. Growing up in a country that was heavily influenced by Portuguese culture, Eusébio quickly developed a love for football, a passion that would shape his future. His early years were marked by poverty, but Eusébio found solace and joy in playing football with his friends in the streets of Maputo. His natural ability on the ball and his incredible speed made him stand out in local matches, and by the time he was a teenager, his talent had been noticed by scouts. In 1957, at the age of 15, Eusébio joined the youth system of a local club, Sporting Clube de Lourenço Marques, now known as Clube de Desportos de Maputo. His time at the club helped him develop the skills that would later make him one of the best footballers in the world. The move to Portugal and Benfica. In 1961, at the age of 19, Eusébio's life took a dramatic turn when he was scouted by Portuguese giants Benfica, who recognized his immense potential. Though his mother was initially hesitant about her son moving so far from home, Eusébio's desire to play at the highest level in European football was undeniable. He relocated to Lisbon, where he joined one of the most successful and storied clubs in European football. Benfica's decision to bring him to Portugal was a pivotal moment in the history of the club. Under the guidance of coach Bela Gutmann, Benfica was one of the most dominant clubs in Europe, having already won multiple domestic league titles and European trophies. With the addition of Eusébio, the club's prospects soared even higher. It was at Benfica that Eusébio would begin his journey toward becoming a global football legend. His early days at Benfica were a whirlwind of success. Eusébio made an immediate impact, showcasing his incredible dribbling skills, deadly finishing, and tactical awareness. His lightning pace, combined with his ability to score from almost any position, made him one of the most feared forwards in Europe. The rise of a superstar. Domestic dominance. Eusébio's first season at Benfica was nothing short of spectacular. In 1961-62, he helped the team win the Primeira Liga, the Portuguese top division. His contributions were crucial, as he scored 14 goals in the league and helped Benfica maintain their place at the top of Portuguese football. However, it was in the following years that Eusébio would truly make his mark as one of the greatest players in the world. In the 1963-64 season, Benfica won the Portuguese Cup and Eusébio was at the heart of their success. By then, his reputation had spread across Europe, and he was attracting the attention of football fans worldwide. His performances in domestic competitions, where he frequently finished as the league's top scorer, were a testament to his talent and work ethic. In the 1965-66 season, Benfica achieved one of their most significant feats with Eusébio in their ranks. The club won the Primeira Liga again, and Eusébio's scoring ability continued to be a key feature of their attack. By now, he was recognized as one of the best players in Europe and his growing list of individual accolades reflected his success. The world stage. 1966 FIFA World Cup. While Eusébio had already become a star in Portugal, it was the 1966 FIFA World Cup that propelled him into global footballing superstardom. The tournament, held in England, would prove to be a defining moment in his career. Portugal had qualified for the World Cup for the first time in their history. And the team, led by manager Otto Gloria, was seen as a strong contender. Eusébio's performances during the tournament were exceptional. He scored an astonishing 9 goals, finishing as the top scorer of the tournament, and helped Portugal reach the semi-finals. His most memorable moment came in the quarter-finals against North Korea. Portugal was trailing 3-0 at halftime, and a dramatic turnaround was required. Eusébio responded to the challenge by scoring 4 goals in the second half, leading Portugal to a 5-3 victory. His performance in that match is regarded as one of the greatest individual performances in World Cup history. Eusébio's exploits in the 1966 World Cup earned him the Golden Boot as the tournament's top scorer, as well as the admiration of football fans across the globe. Although Portugal ultimately finished in third place, Eusébio's talent was undeniable, and he had firmly established himself as one of the best footballers of his generation. Continued success with Benfica and European glory. After the World Cup, Eusébio continued to lead Benfica to success in Portugal. He was instrumental in helping the club win multiple Primeira Liga titles throughout the 1960s and 1970s. His scoring prowess remained a crucial asset to the team, and he became the club's all-time leading goal scorer. Despite facing stiff competition from clubs across Europe, Benfica remained a dominant force in Portuguese football during Eusébio's time at the club. In 1968, the team won the Taça de Portugal, and in 1969, they secured another league title. Eusébio's performances on the European stage also continued to be impressive, as Benfica regularly competed in the European Cup, now the UEFA Champions League. Eusébio's impact at Benfica was not limited to just goals. His leadership on the pitch, his unselfish style of play, and his tactical awareness made him an invaluable asset to the team. As one of the most recognizable faces in world football, Eusébio's fame transcended Portugal, and he became an ambassador for the sport globally. The end of an era and the final years. By the mid-1970s, Eusébio's career at Benfica began to wind down. Though he continued to play at a high level, age and injury began to take their toll. In 1975, Eusébio left Benfica and moved to the United States to play for the Boston Minutemen in the North American Soccer League. His time in the NASL was short-lived, but it allowed him to play in a new environment and experience football in a different culture. After a brief stint in the United States, Eusébio returned to Portugal in 1977 to play for several clubs, including the Lisbon side, but his best years were behind him. Despite this, he remained a respected figure in Portuguese football and continued to contribute to the game through his work as a coach and ambassador. Eusébio officially retired from playing in 1980, bringing an end to a glittering career that had spanned nearly 2 decades.